I think NFT DAOs is something which I am very bullish on. I'm also very bullish on the infrastructure which is being built around NFT. And these NFTs are going to be much more than just, like I mentioned earlier.
What is this final vision that you see for crypto and blockchain?
Identity is something which is going to be the driving factor, and the infrastructure which is being built around the projects in general. Beautiful James Franco meme that goes around first time.
Yes. Hi everyone, I'm Arun Phillips, and today we're sitting with Vinshu Gupta from Nonce Blocks. It's a pleasure to have you here. Vinshu needs no introduction, but I'm going to go ahead and trouble you for an introduction anyway. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Vinshu?
Hi. Thank you, Arun. So I'm a co-founder at Nonce Labs Group, and I typically, on a day-to-day basis, handle the venture arm of Nonce Labs, which is Nonce VC. And I also take care of the product strategy behind the Nonce Blocks super app. So that's my day-to-day role. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you, Vinshu. And knowing your background, knowing your experience, it's a honor to be with you. And I would say you've helped a lot of people on their Web3 journey. I would like to get into some of the specifics of something we all heard a lot about last year, non-fungible tokens, NFTs. It was the talk of the town. Everybody wanted to do it. This year, we don't see too much of NFTs. What are your thoughts about this whole category, this whole technology of NFTs?
So my first exposure to NFTs was back in year 2017, 2018, when I was in touch with the founders of Nifty Gateway, which later on kind of became a huge name in the whole NFT space. Back then, it was a utility, and I still feel it's still a utility. It has turned more into an aspirational thing for the cult, which is the whole, which is following the NFT space in general. But I think NFTs are going to be evolved more into something which is going to have utility in near future also. I think there are ways where crypto trends and crypto micro trends go on to manifest them. Last bull market, it was NFTs and metaverses. I think the next bull market, it could be something else, maybe open metaverse or NFT DAOs around it.
Very interesting. I think that concept of NFT DAOs is, we saw a bit of it last cycle, but it didn't really flourish. Possibly next cycle, according to what you think.
Yeah. So, I think NFT DAOs is something which I am very bullish on. I'm also very bullish on the infrastructure which is being built around NFT, and maybe figuring out a way where the fungibility or liquidity of these NFTs could be created. So as of now, there are a lot of these so-called worthless NFTs, which media houses are calling them. But I feel, within a year or two, there are going to be way too many liquidity channels created around those. And these NFTs are going to be much more than just, like I mentioned earlier, like an aspirational thing. These are going to be transformed into something which will eventually become an asset for you to generate income. So those things, we saw like a very brief taste right now, but there is a whole buffet which is coming down in the next bull market.
Really interesting. Moving on, let's sort of expand the scope a little bit. Let's look at what encompasses this whole NFT industry. If we look at the crypto and blockchain industry as a whole, you've been in this space from a long time now. And what are your thoughts from seeing it from the beginning, seeing it from the inception, seeing it rise in the peak of the bull, experiencing it now? And what are your thoughts on what is this final vision that you see for crypto and blockchain?
I think the same thing which has happened with the earlier Web2 technologies, the .com bust that happened in the year 2000, and then the whole journey of Web2 startups, which followed thereafter. So I have now seen two bear and two bull markets. I'm in my third bear market. I started in 2015, 16 when we were kind of bearish. Yeah. And then 17, 18 was like the bullseye, and then 2020, 2021. So in my third bear market, one thing which is inevitable is bull market is coming. It's just a matter of time. And I think the bigger question is, what is going to be that next big thing in the bull market? What's going to trigger it? I feel identity is something which is going to be the driving factor, and the infrastructure which is being built around the projects in general, ZK being one of them, is going to be that next big factor. Account abstraction, again, I'm very, very bullish on that. And then, like I earlier said, what happened with the Web2 market was the whole hype kind of stabilized, as with every new technology, and then the real use cases started coming along. So that is something which I see in blockchain world as well, with governments finding out ways to make money on crypto transactions, and with that getting more and more adaptability around the world, and with CBDCs also kind of regularizing. I feel things would turn slightly more cash positive for crypto startups, and internally would create a lot of jobs and a lot of demand for the next generation of crypto entrepreneurs.
Got it. Lovely. I think that's a beautiful vision that you have and I hope for all of us in the Web3 industry that this comes soon. Any closing thoughts that you may have, Vinshu, for us before you leave? Thoughts on the industry, or just anything you want to share with the Web3 world?
I think the only thing, like I mentioned previously, this is my third bear market. My first bear market was, so if you see that beautiful James Franco meme that goes around first time, so I think that's something which we have seen a lot with these paper hands. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, and I strongly feel that crypto is here to stay, and blockchain and the technology is here to stay. It may get mingled with some other technologies like AI, but it's here to stay. So a lot of those who have joined us, or who have joined the cult in this last bull market, and they're not now carrying forward, I would say just hang on, keep your projects in limbo if you can. Do not close them down. Just survive maybe another 8 months to a year, and good times are here to come.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vinshu, for that really insight.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.